And we are live. So what a year it's been for Bitcoin. I came down to that 3K range, all the way down here to about $3,800. And then now it's all the way back up, testing all-time high. So now the big question is it going to break out of all-time high? And is this trend going to continue way into 2021? So here we go. Let's get it started with our 2021 Bitcoin prediction. You're tuning in to Currency.com with your host, John. And I just wanted to say, if you do enjoy this video and you find it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to show your support by hitting that subscribe button. 2021, we will have lots of great content coming out for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Okay, now looking at the sentiment for Bitcoin. So majority of 2020, the sentiment was bullish for Bitcoin. We had that dip in March, but after that, the price reversed up over 300% now. And the bulls clearly showing that they are still in control. Right now, there are 67% buyers and 33% sellers on Currency.com. So going into the end of the year and the beginning of 2021, we do have some important support and resistance levels to look at for Bitcoin. So the first support level is right around 17,500, which right now is the lowest for December. And we will need to also see another support, which will be the close of the year. And then the next levels after that would be right around $14,000, which was the highs from 2019. And if that breaks, then the last level I'll be looking at is right around $10,000, which has been a long-term support and resistance level over the years. And towards the upside, if we do not make it past 20,000, then $20,000 is the next level of resistance. And then after that, Bitcoin would most likely be in price discovery, and psychological levels would be next, such as 25,000 and also possibly 30,000. So far right now, 2021 is looking pretty good for Bitcoin and other cryptos. And right here, it's been announced that in 2021, there will be an index coming to Wall Street that will feature 550 cryptocurrencies tradable starting next year. So it does seem right now that institutional money is coming into Bitcoin. And macro investor Raoul Pal says that his prediction is 250,000 in a year's time for Bitcoin, which would be about 1,200% increase from today's prices, which is a possibility depending on the adoption and new things that come in 2021 for crypto. One thing here that was just announced in late 2020 is PayPal is joining the crypto space, which will be a great new bridge to bring in more retail investors. And right now, it looks like retail and institutional investors are continuing to buy each dip for Bitcoin all the way through to the end of the year. And even when the price is moving flat, accumulation is happening with not too many reversals. And as we get closer to the end of 2020, is this sideways price action around 19K going to continue? We do often get into that oversold range and consolidate, which is good because we are still above all those major support levels and traders start to go along, which adds more buy pressure. So if Bitcoin can push past that 20K level, who knows how high it can go. And one thing here before we get into the chart and view our 2021 price prediction. So I made a tweet here showing some predictions from some crypto heavyweights. Let's quickly have a look here. We have the one from Raoul Pal. He says 1 million by 2025. The Winklevoss brothers say 500,000 one day, which is a pretty likely target. 288,000 between 2021 and 2024. By plan B, which is also a realistic target there. Right here, we got Pomp's target. He says 100K by 2021. Bloomberg's target, 100K by 2025. And Adam Back's target, which does seem like the most realistic one in a minimum price, is 50K by 2022. So all these predictions are pretty realistic. None of them are crazy out of the picture. Maybe this 1 million by 2025, depending on how things play out in the world. But let's jump into the Currency.com platform and have a look at our 2021 prediction. So looking here at the weekly chart for Bitcoin, what a year it's been. We pretty much did 2017 all over again in just about 6 months or so. And the price did move up roughly about 400%. So now we're here at this point, attempting to break out of all-time high. But let me quickly go over what's happened over the years for Bitcoin. So we had that initial run up to all-time high and then a deep correction that lasted quite a long time. We had that ICO mania and then the price came down, started going flat for a bit, and then we had some issues regarding regulations, the denied ETF, and then also there was a hash war with Craig Wright. It happened right at about the end of 2018, where he was claiming that he was Satoshi and all this other stuff, and the price came down even more, down to that $3,000 range. But then 2019 looked like it started having a pretty good start. The price started going right back up to test those highs again, broke out of 10K, and then topped out right in the summer at about $14,000. And we had another correction, bringing it right back down to the December levels, another low, which was higher than the previous, which was still a bullish sign. And 2020 started with some bullish price action, and then that COVID news came, dropped the price straight down, tested those lows from 2018 once again. And the price did hold off there. 2020 began to reverse. We had the Bitcoin halving here in May, and now it's been a test all-time high ever since then. So my prediction is that we test $30,000 sometime in 2021, and this is a minimum target. How I see this playing out is a slow grind up, pretty similar to how the price has been playing out. As you can see, since the March lows, we have a pendant, then a breakout, a consolidation period, breakout, consolidation, breakout. And same thing right now, consolidating right around all-time high. And I'm expecting that the breakout continue. That would be the best case scenario. But there will most likely be some time in there where the price action, the flow kind of gets messed up a bit based on some type of news that comes out or anything like that. But if the trend is still strong and the dips will continue to get bought, lots of strength will show based on the current state of the world, and people will start to see what Bitcoin has to offer, and more institutions and companies will start adding it to their portfolios. And if we break out of this current range right here and 20K does become a support level, which is how the trend should go up rather than a big parabolic move, just like in 2017, you can see there was a huge wick and a rejection, and then the price came down, I think, about 40% or so. So what we want right now is this 20K to become a support, at least tested once to make sure it does hold for the price to continue upwards. And looking here at the RSI, we are right now in the overbought range, and there is a possibility for it to stay up here for months. But what is likely to happen is a double-digit pullback for Bitcoin, which would then bring the RSI back to a better level, somewhere between 50 to 70. And as long as it doesn't go below 50, then that would be a good dip to buy. But a bullish thing is we're going to want that double-digit pullback to happen after we make it above 20K, because that way we can know that this support possibly will hold. Let's say we go up to 30,000, have a double-digit pullback, then we know we have that 20K support level. But if it were to happen here at 20K, a double-digit pullback, then that's bringing us way back down, potentially test that $14,000 level, which would possibly be bearish because the next level after that is down to $10,000, which brings me closer to my bearish price target for Bitcoin in 2021 of $10,000. And I don't see that $10,000 range happening unless we get a rejection in the current range. But if we do go up to 30,000, then we know we have quite a few support levels to hold before we do see $10,000 happening. So right now I gave you both my predictions. $30,000 is my bullish, 10,000 bearish. And with how volatile Bitcoin can be at times, there is possibly the chance that we see both of those prices in 2021. But I guess we will find out, and I will follow up on this prediction video if we get close to 30,000, or even if we get down close to 10,000, and see what move I'll be looking at next. So let me know what you guys thought of this video. Don't forget to also comment below your 2021 Bitcoin price predictions. We'd love to see them. And since there has been a pretty wide range of predictions for 2021, maybe nobody's going to be even close and it's going to go even way higher, or possibly a deep correction just like we had in March of 2020. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Bitcoin analysis video that we do in 2021. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.